Yep, I have been a busy boy. So busy that I have an entire island completely terraformed, mostly ready to go. And we have some guys over here. Yep. I forgot I added that resource pack. Oh, they're all furries now. All of the villagers and pillagers and zombie villagers are now furries, so we're gonna have... Anyway, we've also been a little bit busy down here. We have completely changed the way this looks. We've dug the floor down a couple blocks, and we have added a whole bunch of chests here. Let's just delete. And inside these chests are item filler. Hopefully we have close to every block in the game. So this is going to be our mega storage system for the season. I've already got a little floor design planned here. Plan is, obviously, I'm going to be using copper golems to make an automated system. But I think I want to do a little section of this and I'll show you guys how it looks. Well, I got a bit ahead of myself and I have completely done the entire of the redstone. It's all done. Let me give a quick explanation. So, once the chest get to a certain level, I'm not going to look at that one now. So if the chest gets to a certain level, this is going to turning the redstone torch off, which allows items to start passing through, and each section is going to have their own item filler in it, as you can see like that. Perfect. And the way about it is I got a chest. Got a piston with a slime block and a couple of observers. I need to get the item sorters all up there. I need to get all that done. There's gonna be a little bit of but we can do it. We can do it. The storage systems are all up and functional mostly. All the item sorters are done. We just need to go ahead and snip and get all these guys in the correct positions. Well, they're all in. They're all in, which means it's time to just start chucking things in and see if they go to the right places. It's done, it's working, it's awesome. Look at them all go, they're all doing the little weak jobs and all the storage is working perfectly. Oh, I am in love with this. This is one of the coolest things I've made, and as you can see, the room is looking pretty swaggy actually. I like this, the little room. It wasn't exactly how I imagined it, but it needed to be this way. That shouldn't be like that. I'm gonna have to change that. But it's not exactly how I imagined it the first time I made this. It's fine. It's good. I like it. It's still a nice room. I like how it like contrasts the floor. But yeah, as you can see, we get like darker and then lighter heading up to the next floor. It kind of reminds me about Skizzy's pyramid he done on Hermitcraft. And yeah, I am in love with this. But anyway, it's time to head to our main project for the episode. I am tired of eating potatoes and rubbishy food, so I want to make a giant farm area where we can get so much steak, and as well as that, it could be good for levels like XP. Breeding and killing cows actually give a pretty decent amount of XP. And because it took a while for the resources to get put into the storage system and transferred all around, I actually managed to start working on a pathway which leads towards the island. And let me tell you, I am loving this rustic ruined feel of this pathway. I think this looks absolutely pathway which leads directly over to here. So the plan is, real quick, we're going to have a nice little barn top at the very top of this area. We've got a nice little space, and then there's going to be wheat filling out a lot of this area. There's going to be cows inside the barn. And then near the front, we're going to have carrot, beetroot, and potato farm. time when everything just feels bad and you feel like giving up. Well, that is not the case because we are so back, baby. We are so back. We are back. Look at that. Look how cool that looks. Let's go ahead and get a closer look. We just need to go over this little rickety bridge real quick. Little holes in it. Danger below as always. And look at that. All the crops have fully grown and this place just looks wonderful. We have all the crops I feel like we can ever need in this Minecraft world, and as you can see over here we have just a couple of cows, just a couple, not too many. There's one more thing I want to do in this episode is we have an automated storage system down below. I want to make an automated super smelter. The only issue I can see with the super smelter is it's a bit cramped. This will be great, soon we'll be able to smelt mass amount of project, and obviously this is just going to go into the storage system and eventually go around. Well, that took me quite a while. Not for the design purpose, that was quite quick. But for now it works. I'm going to wait for these copper bars to do its thing. I might add some of these walls in here. I'm not 100% sure just now, but I don't like it. And the plan is going to be, we're just going to continue this wall. There's going to have some sort of slabs, which is just going to be the roof. It's going to be quite small this level. That could work. This could be nice. I quite like this. Let's go and build this now, because now I am excited to start seeing how this room could look like. Okay, so sort of the wall and the roof have been taken shape. There's enough room to bounce around in, but it's going to be a lot smaller than the first room. That's fine. That's okay. We can maybe combine these next couple of, like, so we've got two there. We can combine them into rooms and have like little big ones. So this can be the smallest one. Now like a bedroom at the top and something else here. I'm not exactly sure. But this is looking pretty good so far. It definitely looks like it is blended in. Definitely feel like this is blended a little bit more with the wall. We still need to do a bit more texturizing, a bit more work, and maybe a little shaping could also work as well. But for now, this is great. This has been productive, but I think this is going to be an episode, so thank you everyone for watching this episode of this world. I guess it's Wolfie's world now, I guess, I'm not sure. I've had this stupid one for our mask on, so let's go take a look at my face. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next episode where I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. There's a couple of options, quite a few options. Yeah, I'll see you guys